Cuomo, who trails Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani in the New York City's mayoral race. Jenny Flecht. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna come. I genuinely ask as a Cuban, how do I get over the feeling that I have no place to tell people who grew up in places like Cuba that communism isn't all bad? I've obviously learned the truth in school myself, but I've just always felt like a spoiled American kid telling people who have suffered enough through it that they're basically wrong.
For mayor, and an exclusive CBS News New York poll indicates why Zohran Mamdani is holding on to his lead. Dick Brennan is here now with more on the issue that is most important to New York voters. Dick.
That's right, Christine. From the beginning, Zohran Mamdani is focused on affordability. And according to our CBS News New York poll, that seems to be the issue. CBS News Director of Elections and Surveys, Anthony Salvanto.
If socialists are associated with the things that Bernie Sanders is known for across the country, then socialism will absolutely be more popular than capitalism, and socialists will be more popular than the Democratic Party in general. That's it. And by that, I don't mean refusing to call it what Israel's doing a genocide, okay? An anti-Zionist version of Bernie Sanders that exists under capitalism not working and experiencing how bad it's not working, still turn around and say, socialism will not work. Okay. Is capitalism working for you? No. Why the f are you defending it? Do you think it'll be banned? I don't know, man. Maybe I'll go to jail. Who knows? Why is it that every other week we have to relitigate whatever some new manufactured outrage that's coming from the right and calls for deplatforming? Do we have to do this every week? Do we have to do this every week? Every week, man. Some of the worst scumbags on the internet are mad at you and are demanding that you get deplatformed. Okay.
Broke it all down for us.
Huge number of voters say that they feel that the city is unaffordable.
Wait, I'm sorry. U.S. housing market has reached its most unaffordable level in history. Wait, what? I mean, it's working though, right? It's working. Capitalism is working. It's working. It's working so good. On Monday, Cuomo said he had been interested in making an argument about ICC jurisdiction, not about the merits of claims that Netanyahu has committed war crimes. He rejected the idea that he had allied himself with the Israeli leader. I never stood with Bibi, he said. Oh my God.
The Prime Minister against the arrest warrant at the ICC.
Oh, hell yeah. Cook 'em. That's awesome. Andrew Cuomo is trying to back up from the Israel stuff. What happened? What happened? Oh, no. Oh, no.
Pocketbook issues that have helped propel Zohran Mamdani to a sizable lead in the mayor's race. The CBS News New York poll has Mamdani at 43, Andrew Cuomo at 28.
Yes. Yes, Cuomo, staunch supporter of Israel, says horrific Gaza war must end. The remarks were a departure from former Governor Andrew M. Cuomo, who trails Assemblyman Zohran Mamdani in the New York City's mayoral race. Jenny Flecht. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'm gonna come. I genuinely ask as a Cuban, how do I get over the feeling that I have no place to tell people who grew up in places like Cuba that communism isn't all bad? I've obviously learned the truth in school myself, but I've just always felt like a spoiled American kid telling people who have suffered enough through it that they're basically wrong. I just hate the blind loyalty and trust my people have in and his admin. Yeah, I don't think Cuba is suffering or continues to suffer because of communism. I mean, just ask them, do you think China is suffering? You know, Cuba is suffering because of the American blockade. And if they say, but China isn't communism, then, you know, follow up by saying, okay, can we do some Chinese style, not communism here then? That's what I want. I want Chinese style, not communism, as opposed to the American style capitalism. I would like the not communism of the Communist Party of China. Sure. Hit him with that afterwards.
Curtis Sliwa, 15, and Eric Adams at 6.
They would say it's authoritarianism, and that's bad. Saying that in the United States of America right now is the funniest moment to say it. Yeah. Okay. I will repeat one more time. It seems to me as though we have the authoritarianism that we think China has, that we ascribe to China, without any of the benefits of the Chinese style, not communism, that they certainly don't have.
The cost of living is the #1 issue for them in this race. And what happens when they say the cost of living is their top issue? Well, Mamdani has a substantial lead over Cuomo among voters who rank that #1.
But there are other reasons why Mamdani, a Democrat, is able to come out of nowhere and take over the race.
The thing that is propelling Mamdani right now in terms of what voters are looking for in a candidate, bring needed change. This is one I really highlight because 2/3 of voters say that's what they want in the next mayor.
The question for the other candidates, is there any way to catch up while the race is counting down?
There's no way for a multi-candidate field to catch up with Zohran Mamdani.
Kane University Provost David Birdsell says Mamdani picked the most important issue to voters, affordability.
This is very good news for Zohran Mamdani. Clearly, when other folks were more prominently featuring.
What? It turns out when you listen to voters, it works. That's crazy.
Issues in the race, crime rose to the top. But plainly, the message of affordability is resonating.
I'm excited to welcome Governor Hochul to our movement.
Mamdani picked up the endorsement of Governor Hochul with predictable reaction from the other candidates.
There are 8.5 million New Yorkers. The governor has 1 vote. Let's be clear on that.
I believe that Governor Kathy Hochul collapsed like a cheap camera and has thrown in with the Zohranistas.
Dude, I love Curtis Lewa. God damn it. God, there's so many awesome characters in this race. Like, I love Eric Adams. I love Curtis Lewa. I can't stand Andrew Cuomo. He just sucks. He's just truly the worst out of all the other people running. Why does Lewa wear a beret? Because he's a guardian angel. A paramilitary group created to take matters into their own hands. What do you mean, huh?
I understand everybody makes their own political decision, but I am surprised because he has really extreme positions.
For his part, President Trump called Hochul's Mamdani endorsement a shocking development and then said he might withhold funds from New York. On social media, the president said no reason to be sending good money after bad. Christine.
All right, Dick. Interesting findings there. Thank you.
What would you say to progressive members who are...
Dude, this kind of stuff makes me so hype. Like, never did I ever think in American politics where the media would be bullying one of the leaders of the Democratic Party for refusing to endorse an anti-Zionist Muslim socialist that is currently running away with the New York mayoral race. Oh my Lord, dude. Like, I don't even think Hakeem Jeffries' endorsement is all that significant, right? But it's basically the drama at this point. Like, it's the statement that he's making by refusing to endorse. Bro, can you please stop? You've been trying to send me this clip from August 2020. Senpai Sauce. Stop. You keep spamming the clip since yesterday. Take a day off.
That you haven't endorsed Zohran Mamdani and feel that it may be a reflection more broadly of how you treat the left wing of the party.
I haven't had a conversation with any member of Congress who's
Senpai Sauce is back, but he just ate a one-day ban.
That's frustration to me as it relates to the New York City mayoral race. Thanks.
Can you share at all, like, your time frame or like what you're weighing as you think about this decision? And I know you said no one's expressed frustration to you, but Senator Chris Van Hollen last weekend sort of called you out and other members of the New York delegation. So what's your response to that?
I think we had a response to that.
Several of your New York Democratic colleagues have called out Mamdani's socialist ideals and calling them too extreme and radical to serve as New York City's mayor. Are you comfortable with Mamdani's support of socialism? And, well, how do you feel about his socialist policies?
You'll have to talk to my Democratic colleagues who have made comments, and I'm sure they will be more than willing to share their views about him.